Okay guys, we got a valve exerciser here. As you can see, it comes in a box like this. And all your little plates come in this box. So I'm going to attempt to try to show y'all how to use this thing. Say we go up to a valve and we just got a regular handle on it. This is how it comes in a box. We're going to take it just like this. And then with this counter on here, it will not fit on there. So you got to have this little extension. It's got an O-ring on it, a pin in it. So what you're going to do is stand this up. Take it, line your hose up, put the pin in it, self-explanatory. Put your O-ring back on it so you don't lose your pin. Okay, that's ready. Then you go walk up to your valve and figure out, for valves without a stem in them, you got two different size plates. And this is for your valve handle size. Most time we probably use this bigger one. If you can look at this plate, it's got numbers on it, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That means how many pegs you're going to put in there. So if you're only going to use 2 pegs, because that's all it'll allow on that valve handle, you put one here and one here. Just line up your numbers, 3, 3, and 3. So just whatever configuration fits you best. So you're going to walk up to the valve, you're going to put that on the valve, and you're going to have this there like that. Of course, you're going to have a battery in it. And this is a backup handle, which it goes right in here. Pull out on this, let this out, it's got a little thing. Go right up in here, and then it locks. Whoops, got it backwards. It's got a lock on it where it locks. So you can brace this up against anything, or if you got a valve that's like this, you can brace it on the floor. Let the floor be the brace. But always make sure you got a good brace against it. Now I get somebody to hold it. Now, that's all there is to setting it up for a regular valve. Okay, so now we're going to set it up for a valve with a stem in it. Okay, so we're going to take all this back out. We're going to put it back in the box. Take me just a minute. Take this off. Take this little extension back off. Oh, he's going to put my pin back in there with my O-ring back on so we don't lose it. Put everything back in the box. Alright, now this will not work on this one. So what we got some snap ring pliers in here. This thing has got a snap ring that you take off. Right here. Take that off and this will slide right off. So when you get ready to go to your stem valve, got some little pegs in this box over here. You go on the side. This is for your bigger valves. Valve size again. You go on the side with how many of these pegs you need. 2 to 5, whichever you need to use. So you're gonna put your pegs in there. Then you're gonna get up, put this down on your stem. Which I made some little sleeves. Just slide under that and slide over stem so it don't mess this up too bad. There's 2 of them in this box. Alright, when we get there, we're gonna line this up in here. Get it started, just slide down, then you're gonna have to push the button a little bit. Get the battery in there. To line it all the way up. So figure out where it is to fall down in there. So it takes a minute to get used to it, but see how it snapped down in there. Alright, when we get it like that, we're going to have this on our valve. This is going to be our backup handle. We can either rest that against something or have somebody hold it. That's about all there is to it. As long as you don't get your fingers or anything in the pinch points or nothing like that. But you got some settings on here. But you can see you got 1, 2, 3, 4. The highest amount of torque is going to be on setting 1. And then right here on setting 15. It's got a little drill looking deal, but that's a breakaway deal. That'd probably break the whole tool. So you don't want to set it on that. Other than that, that's all there is, setting it up to go on a valve. Takes a little time getting used to it, but it's well worth it. Now I'll go out and find some valves and I'll show you how to use it. We'll go find some stem valves first. Also, I want to show you something else. Like I say, I cut some sleeves and I cut some shims, different size shims. Well, some of your valves on these stems have got bolts sticking up. So what I do is take it and put this shim up underneath this valve right here. Put that shim sit underneath that valve. That way these pegs will barely catch the handle. That way you're not catching the bolts underneath it. I'll show you one here in just a minute. So, we got a stem valve here. Got no pegs on it. I'm gonna try 4 pegs. I'm gonna take these pegs. valve is. You can see on this valve right here. Right up under here. See, those are gonna hit. So different shields set up underneath there. Take this off. Put that shim under there. We'll put this back on there. Now, there you got it. Got your shim under there, and these things are barely catching the hand wheel, so it won't catch your bolts no more. That's the purpose of the shims. So guys, here's a recap. So you got your nut runner here, which this is made for a valve with a stem in it. So we got a sleeve to cover up it on this stem. We got shims to go up underneath it, different size shims to go up underneath it in case you got some bolts or something sticking out or it's too wide, just so these bottom of these pegs will catch the spokes on the hand wheel. So you use anywhere from 2 to 5 pegs, just depending on your hand wheel, to see depending on what catches on your hand wheel. Okay. You got a backup. Try to get somebody to help you to hold backup unless you can brace it firmly up against something. But like I say, you just set this on your valve hand wheel, put your shim under there if you need it, put your sleeve on there. Get this lined up in here. It takes a minute to get it lined up. It's lined up perfectly and it'll work. It'll work. Get your backup. Alright, that's for your valve for stems. We're going to take this out. Keep all this put up in a box so we don't lose it, because this is a very helpful tool. I'm going to put all this back up. Remember, all these parts are for the valve with stems in them. In order to do a regular valve, you're going to go up and find the valve you want to do, find the size. You're going to find the size, and you're going to get you one of these 2 plates. Remember, pegs, 2 to 4 pegs, 5 pegs, however many you want, depending on your hand wheel on your valve. Alright, when you do that, you're going to get all this set back up for a valve with no stem. So this is how you set it up. You're going to come over here, you're going to take this counter, you're going to set it on here just like this, line it up, get it down on there. You're going to take this snap ring, get a big snap ring pliers in the box. You're going to put the snap ring on there. Okay, your snap ring's on there. Put the pliers back in the box, and we're going to grab our extension. Remember, got an O-ring and a little peg right there. Don't lose the peg. You're going to take this and you're going to put it on there. Line the holes up, slide the peg in, put the O-ring on it. Go find your valve. Put this on whichever hand wheel you want. Alright, after you get all that, this is your brace to hold your back up. This thing's got a lot of torque. So, this brace is going to come out of here. I can get it out of here. It's going to come out of here. Got a little keeper here to let the leg out, depending on where you want to put it. Got a little peg here. If you can see this, slide it on this handle. And There's a locking lever right there, locks that peg on there. So you can brace this up against something, let somebody hold it. Got a valve like this, you can put it on the floor, let the floor hold it. Make sure you got a good backup. Remember the settings on the torque? You got 1 with 15 settings, all the way to 4 with 15 settings. 1 and 15 is your most torque out of all of them. This one is a breakaway. You don't want to use that because it may break the whole tool. All right, that's all I got for you on this thing.